Captain Doomsday, don't be afraid of Earth, I'm here. Chapter 1, The beginning of the last days. The tethered captain on the brink of a nuclear explosion. Leave me alone. Be gentle, and if you continue to fight, the world will be peaceful. On the most chaotic battlefield in the vast star field, the protagonist Luo Chen clenched his fists and tied the arms of the two big man teammates in his hands. His teammates were bloodshot as they stared at the evil force in front of them who was about to activate their ultimate weapon. Luo Chen, are you crazy? You're going to destroy the entire galaxy. Teammate Jun Mo shouted anxiously. No, I'm the only one who knows the cost of this destruction. Luo Chen's face was pale, and his voice was low but resolute. As the captain, his duty is not to lead his teammates into battle, but to use his own reason and strength to hold the last line of peace. Hey! Don't say it, if you fight again, it will blow up into cosmic dust. Another teammate, Xiao Feng, roared angrily. At this moment, the space battleship encountered a serious attack, and the sound of fierce explosions and light and shadow were intertwined. Luo Chen faced this life and death decision, desperately protecting his teammates and sentient beings. Chapter 2, Coming to Earth. The collision of metaphysics and technology. At that moment, Luo Chen led a group of people through the interstellar rift and came to Earth, a blue planet he had never set foot on. Earth? Are there humans here? Luo Chen rubbed his eyes and said to his teammates, "Let me come, I understand the rules here." However, his teammates grabbed him and nervously shouted, "Let me go. Please, don't do it, you're going to break through the Earth." The physical rules of this planet are much milder than those of their war-torn galaxy, but what is more confusing is the metaphysics and religious beliefs that circulate on Earth. Luo Chen originally thought that science could explain everything, but he met his master on the Earth, an old monk with immortal wind and Taoist bones, and the old monk said, "There is no Amitabha Buddha in the south, and the blessed life is immeasurable, all living beings are suffering, and only the soul can save the misfortune." For the first time, Luo Chen felt the power of metaphysics. Chapter 3 Fusion Immeasurable Heavenly Venerable. The revelation of the old monk. The old monk's real name is Huikong, and he is the last person of a forgotten religious sect on Earth. He looked at Luo Chen and his teammates and whispered, "You space marines, coming here with the power of destruction is both a disaster and a salvation." Huikong told Luo Chen about the fate of the Earth. Scientific and technological progress has brought great prosperity, but people's hearts are becoming more and more lost, and the Earth is facing an unknown spiritual catastrophe. You aliens, you have to learn to practice with your heart. Not only do you have great science and technology. Metaphysics and science are two paths, but they lead to the same end. Luo Chen had an epiphany and decided to fuse the power of the two and start an unprecedented Suanqi fusion redemption plan. Chapter 4 Fusion of Metasciences. Technological Transcendence and Spiritual Awakening. Luo Chen and his teammates began to develop a new technology, the Spirit Amplification Device, which combines the concepts of Qi and Spirit in the metaphysics of the Earth. This device converts mental energy into physical power, which can power high-end technological weapons and heal psychic wounds. At the same time, Luo Chen began to practice the meditation and mantras taught by Master Huikong, so that he could keep his mind calm in the battlefield. At first, the armies and scientists of the Earth were suspicious of this kind of occult technology, and even ridiculed them as superstitions. But when the psychic amplifier succeeds in preventing the city from collapsing in a catastrophic situation, everyone is shocked and convinced. Chapter 5, The Mystery of the World. Teammates show off their talents. His teammate Jun Mo has the ability to control flames, and he fuses the occult device with his own flames to become a flame spirit messenger, which can control the flames with his mind, destroying enemies and protecting innocents. Xiao Feng specializes in mechanical restoration, and he has developed a variety of spiritual armor in combination with devices, which quickly restored urban facilities and saved countless lives. Luo Chen has become the sole pillar of the team, constantly breaking through his own limits, being both a scientist and a practitioner, pushing the integration of metaphysics to the extreme. The people of the Earth went from distrust to worship, and this interstellar metascience redemption movement has become a legend of the century. Chapter 6 Government Suspicions. Aliens or Saviors. As Luo Chen and his teammates' occult fusion technology gradually became accepted by the world, the center of power on Earth, the United Earth Government, began to take a strong interest and wariness of them. A middle-aged man in a dark blue uniform, named Qin Lanhan, secretly approached Luo Chen with a team of elite agents. Your skills are amazing, but your origins are questionable. Qin Lanhan said coldly, we want to cooperate, but we must also monitor. Luo Chen looked at him, his brows furrowed slightly, monitoring? You don't trust us. It's necessary to protect the planet. Qin Lanhan's tone was resolute. Teammate Jun Mo whispered, sure enough, how can there be such simple kindness in this world? Luo Chen knew in his heart that on the road to peace, he had to face more uneasiness and challenges. Chapter 7, Alien Forces. The Stalker appears. Just as the United Earth government began to monitor, another mysterious force from the interstellar also quietly approached. Known as the Obsidian Wardens, they possess unimaginable technology and force, but their purpose is extremely vague. The leader, a ruthless woman named Yeli, claims that Luo Chen and her teammates have betrayed their shared mission. Luo Chen, your heart has been polluted by the weak people of the earth, and you have forgotten your responsibility when you came. Yeli sneered. Luo Chen was silent, but his heart was turbulent. This wrestling between the alien planet and the earth will make everything even more confusing. Chapter 8, The Bond of Spirit and Blood. Salvation in the midst of war. In a fierce confrontation, teammate Xiao Feng was severely injured by the enemy and his life was in danger. Regardless of the danger, Luo Chen used his ultimate method of integrating metaphysics and technology, activated the spiritual amplification device with his mind, and successfully stabilized Xiao Feng's signs of life. This scene shocked everyone present, and even made Yeli stunned. Are you devils or gods? Night Glass murmured. This makes Luo Chen more convinced that the real strength is not only technology and force, but also respect and belief in life. Chapter 9, Still Water Flows. A bargaining chip for peace. The contradiction between the earth and the stars seems to be at a stalemate, but at a secret meeting, Luo Chen proposed an unprecedented plan. What can't be solved by force, we can use our hearts to influence it. He called on representatives of all parties to conduct peace talks and impress all parties with their inspiration and scientific evidence. During the meeting, Qin Lanhan began to waver, and Yeli also showed an unprecedented openness. This is the first time in the history of the earth that science and metaphysics have joined hands, and the heart and reason have been equally important. Chapter 10, Prelude to a New World. The Future of the Suanqi Civilization. On the eve of the end of the story, Luo Chen stood on the highest peak of the earth, looking at the endless starry sky. This time, we are no longer conquerors, but guardians. His teammates surrounded him, their faces full of determination and hope. The road to the integration of Suanqi has just begun, and the earth will also usher in a new era of civilization. There is no Amitabha Buddha in the south, and the immeasurable heavenly venerable blessed life where technology and faith converge, light and darkness will be illuminated at the same time.